Okay. Hello, everyone. And welcome back to Dungeonfinders, a show about neither dungeons or finding them.
Nor finding.
Okay, fine. Nor finding them. When last we left our heroes, they had defeated the villain Ashran Kath after his wish, and his henchman, effectively the Chosen, or Winterdoll. After Ashran Kath turned Michael Rowe's father, Martin, into ash. Good, you're not supposed to get used to it. You're gonna get used to me wearing something more fancy in the next game. Good. We're going to begin that morning because it was like 1 a.m. when they finished. So they went to sleep. What do all of you wish to do that morning? Whatever it is you want to do, Connor, I'm not liking it. No, not Greg's wife.
Stop! Hey!
You don't have the bits for that.
Stop! Not only is
No, he just doesn't have the bits for that.
it also emotionally uncapable. Nor does he particularly Vishnu.
He's also a skeleton, and also all of his urges went away a long time ago. Yeah.
On this side. I live on.
No.
What?
Yes. No. Okay. Well, guess we can't play then.
So we'll just have this mic in the very middle.
We've tried that.
I'm just gonna
I feel like I have to touch the mic.
Just gonna start helping around now.
Of course. What are you doing?
Olo is spending his time regaling, exaggerating, waxing poetic over his companions' glorious victory the previous night in song form at Greg's town. House with beds for bed, whatever it is.
yeah.
We're working.
Can you give me an excerpt from that song?
Please do.
And sing it.
No.
Okay. I didn't ask you to do it. I said, could you? Oh, okay. Greg, what are you doing? Also, this will be the shortest stream.
We've been paid for the prince.
No, you haven't gone to see the prince since last night.
You gathered up the ashes, right?
Yes.
I'm going to see the prince.
Yes, I gathered the act.
Monday. If it is okay, like, do you want to try to come back? I don't know. It's your time.
The hell?
But what's that?
No, I heard none of what you just said.
What?
Check.
Heard that.
Check.
Heard that.
You're looking over.
You are Boldahr.
I will take your intestine.
I know how to make it hear things better. Yes, it is in fact on, but it is for some reason not really registering what they're saying. So, one moment. I know of a way to make it louder.
better now?
Okay, say something.
It sounds like they're down in a cave.
Yeah, I heard that. I see that. Aaron.
Is voicemail on?
No,
You're down in a cave.
heard that.
Who's Elizabeth?
Oh, you'll find out. She'll be in the next night's fight.
You will meet her at some
Mm-hmm.
Is it better?
No, it's not hearing you at all.
What? Check.
And that's on the snowball?
Huh.
I believe you should. I think I've been told something.
She's my current Monster of the Week character, and I played her in a video game on this channel, in Teen Space.
Okay.
Your past your game.
Yeah. Sounds like should be enough. Not enough. If he saves enough.
Check.
Checking.
Barely hearing you. Voicemail. It's not even voicemail's not even working right now.
Yes,
For what?
to get out of bush.
It's already out of voicemail. It's not connected to voicemail. I was trying to turn it on so that voicemail could help it.
That's not a good idea.
Okay.
I'm smart. Much brain.
How about now? How does it sound now?
Sound any better?
It got loud. Yeah, I bet it did.
We need a new microphone.
Light it on fire.
We're gonna get a new microphone.
Is it
Not just the men.
okay?
Women.
Shut up. Connor, say something.
Hi, how you doing? I'm great, thanks for asking.
Hi.
Hello there.
General Keno.
You are a bold one.
I think you can hear now.
Apparently it got
It's better.
loud.
Yeah, I know, because I turned the gain up to maximum. Okay, I think
Is
it's
it
good
still
now.
at max?
No.
I figured.
I just got rid of the noise suppression.
Ah.
I got rid of it completely. No, it's just fine now.
Okay, we'll see how that sounds.
Okay, back to what we were
That
doing.
happened.
Me.
Yes, you were
They just
going.
started talking.
Yes, you did. While I was on him.
Greg is heading to the prince in the palace.
Okay, are you going to bring Tolo along since he was also a part of that group?
Yes. Well, I'll say him. Tolo. Oh, that's not the right accent. We're going to see the prince. Money.
Ah!
We did our job.
Yes, I nearly forgot.
Also, just so you guys know,
Get you better bed.
I don't
he doesn't need a bed.
beds. I don't sleep.
This will probably be a very short stream.
Room.
That's just for.
I don't. Whatever. I'll just take the money.
62 cents. I'll take the money. Are you going to find any of the others? Where's
He's the
Jacob?
only one that was for the fence thing.
Presumably the two of us are sitting in your tavern. Or, no, the tavern burned down, right?
No.
It was
I
on
helped it not.
fire.
Remember, all that went away.
It was
No.
on fire.
No.
Yeah.
It got
Remember?
unblipped
A new
because
witch. A new witch.
we unwished his wish.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
There's still a lot of stuff on fire, but
Presumably we're sitting in the front room and I'm playing cleric boy and trying to figure out if we're going to try to bring. this
so
down.
they're in. All of them are in the tavern. Robert,
Yeah.
are you also in the tavern?
Sure.
Everyone's in the tavern.
Very good. We're gonna be
God,
get the joke.
God fucking damn. Nothing.
Alright. I'll head that way shortly. Wait a moment, I'm trying to figure out what we need to do about.
Alright, we can wait a little bit.
Do you want to try? Do you think he'd want to? Do you think he would see his job as done? He'd never see his job as done.
Not until Dad's dead. But
Looks like an upload. I did that on purpose. Reach just did hydration, so if you want to, I can't do that right now. It's 9, right?
Yeah. 6, so it's either you or Aaron, depending on where it goes. Are you
It's-
1 or are you 6? Okay, so you get to take a drink.
Working now?
Some of the spells are.
Can't hear him.
What's fine?
Ooh. Joseph.
I think it's why.
Move it closer.
I think it's time for me to.
Did that? You did get.
The fuck?
Oh, that's the goal.
What? Yes.
It's not working?
That is a.
It's like it's hearing everything after the fact.
Delay.
There's a
delay?
Yeah. Because like there's no volume while you're talking, and then there suddenly is.
Huh. Let's see if they're ready. Sometimes
turn.
they're-
Off noise gate.
Noise gate shouldn't have been there at all.
You put it there.
I didn't put a noise gate.
That's weird.
Just say something.
Hello.
It was a noise gate.
I'm gonna-
Beetlejuice,
But-
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Oh gosh, no! No, fuck.
Who killed me?
Dojin? Does that work?
Those
It might. You don't know. You haven't tried it yet.
Hmm?
You haven't tried it yet.
Oh no, I meant if that worked right now.
Oh, right now. No, there are certain
That'd be
NPCs that can
fine.
pull out like that. He is not one of them.
Who?
Dojin.
No, bring in
Who's
Franklin, but
He's
without
the one who
Elizabeth.
hires you guys for that job and the one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
He's a terrible.
Back to what we were doing.
Uh huh.
I think I fixed it.
Oh, perfect.
So if it's time for him to rest, did he believe in a specific god, or did he just what kind of funeral rites should we do? Is what I'm asking.
I assume there would be. I assume he wasn't really.
He would. He's a tradition
He
person.
literally said
I would
the-
assume.
the gods are.
He's a tradition person for the Bloodborne only.
Yeah, I would assume that.
No specific gods.
I would assume that there is a burial tradition for the Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Yes.
What would that be?
That would be unknown to anyone. But Bloodborne, he's not even an official one yet.
Okay.
This was his first training thing
Well,
Oh.
to become an official Bloodborne.
I think I'll.
did you
keep
have
him with-
any tomes or anything like that?
I.
that survived.
Oh wait, crap! He never told me where the Bloodborne base is. I will. No. I know that there are more though, right?
Speak with dead.
More
Speak with
Bloodborne.
dead.
If
Yes,
you don't
there are
know it
more.
for sure. You assume it.
No, yeah,
Huh?
I,
If nothing else, we
I-
can put him in a bottle
Yeah.
until we figure out what you want to do.
yeah, keep him safe, and I will try to contact the rest of the Bloodborne eventually and deal with burial rites, learn what they are and such.
I presume it mostly depends on how they died. It feels like something that they would be specific about, but I don't know. When the time comes, I'll be prepared for that. Well then, I suppose we should go get our money.
Yeah.
If we get...
Not your money.
No, I'm getting paid.
No. You were never a part of this job.
Technically, your job
I
is
did
to
the
kill
most
him.
work in that murder.
Macbeth.
Hamlet.
Omelet.
Ophelia.
Nightshade.
Nike.
What are you talking about?
Jet
I'm naming
fuel.
Shakespeare characters.
Jet. It's a
Yeah, Cree
Romeo.
Said,
Luke
said
of the
don't say
Poppy.
the Danish
Romeo.
prince's name.
Nuka-Cola.
We could bring the Thay into this.
Hamlet.
Romeo.
What was
Julius.
it? Yeah, Julius
Okay.
Caesar.
Julio
Romeo.
Caesar?
Julius Augustus.
Julio Caesar?
Julius Romeo.
Spoilers, he
Julius
dies.
Caesar.
What?
Pretty sure.
Anyway.
Pretty sure at the beginning.
Anyway, where are we going with all this?
Are you ready?
Julie Chronicles.
Hello?
I know of it.
Oh, okay.
You two can come along.
I'm ready when you are.
Let's
I'm
go.
coming
Are you
along.
coming to get paid?
That's a
Are
stupid
you
question,
asking me
Jake.
that?
No, that was a statement.
Ah, good. Because I'm coming to get paid.
Thanks for answering.
Starts playing through the fire under the fire.
Is the
Seabat.
altar of the common man still standing?
Yes,
We can fix that.
barely.
Oh, it needs to stay standing.
I prefer heresy.
You mean blasphemy?
No, he said
All of
he
the
said what he said.
Okay,
Yes,
but it's still standing.
and there are
It needs to stay
guards
standing.
outside cleaning up wreckage.
Uh-huh.
They see you. They know who you are at
We're
least.
here for an
Oh,
to update the prince.
He's inside.
I'm gonna pointedly stare at one of the guards that had denied me earlier. Access earlier.
You're just gonna look at him. He's
He's
just.
like-
I'm just
We're
walking
heading toward
to
the
the
wherever
prince.
is the princess currently.
You go in. You find the prince. He's sitting on the throne. His arms are to his sides. He's just Boldahr.
Prince Boldahr. Prince
Does
Boldahr.
he have hair?
Yes. Why do you ask if he has hair?
Balder.
Oh,
Has anyone made that joke yet?
It could have gone unsaid.
It should have been.
Alright.
Yeah, but he's sitting there. His arms are on the. Can you stop rolling if you're not rolling for anything? It's
You rolled
distract-
really
just-
badly.
It's bad.
What's
4
terrible.
ones.
But you got a 4.
And a six.
And 6.
Yeah,
bunch
and
of
2 4s,
ones.
2 6s.
But 1, 1, 1, 2, 2.
It's fine.
Regardless. Highness, we have actually succeeded.
He doesn't actually know who cursed him.
I know.
Okay.
Isn't that why we're here?
I become king today.
You do. These people need a king more than ever.
Don't die.
I did not expect my first day as king to be one that begins with destruction. But if that's foreshadowing to my
It begins with rebuilding.
reign, then I'm not excited.
Your reign begins with
Who did it?
The Oracle and the Church.
Can you stop playing that goddamn liar?
A liar and a player too.
So when do we get our money?
I told you when I hired you that I had no authority until I was king to give you money. I become king today.
So later today.
My coronation is in an hour.
I think we should be there to protect him, just in case.
No.
That's what you wish.
Is that because you just want to make sure you get paid?
Is there
That's part of it.
is there additional pay stuff
Oh,
for
yes.
bodyguard services?
I have guards.
Mhm.
Alright, alright. I'm just saying, I'm interested if the money's involved.
I know you are.
We have dealt with it. And he targeted you because your family line was one of the easiest to curse.
Lovely. Just great.
But,
What a glorious start to a reign.
as I said, you don't have to believe me. Your reign does not start with destruction because your reign has not started yet. It starts with rebuilding.
All of you will get paid for doing your job that I've asked you to do.
What's the monetary value of our services thus far? Like,
You will get paid when I am king.
alright.
I'm gonna subtle spell. Detect thoughts.
Detect thoughts.
I'm not going to dig it in deep.
Is that a wisdom save, or is it just you
It's
hear?
a
No?
wisdom save if you start pushing, otherwise it's just surface thoughts. So what are the prince's
Very
surface thoughts?
surface thoughts are.
Okay, sure.
Why did this have to happen to me today?
I think
Shut up,
that's
Locke.
fair.
Hey, shut up with
The
that.
stupid bard won't be quiet.
I will push.
Currently
will push?
Yeah,
restrained.
roll a wisdom save.
He's currently
What is it?
Roll
restrained.
dead.
You would like to push my roll?
His broken liar
Oh,
string.
okay.
I want to push the roll.
I'm flicking now.
What is the save?
15.
15.
Wonder if the side's back
One
up.
second.
Probably is, but
I will say he has no idea who will have cast this.
He actually does.
What?
Look at Detect Thoughts. He doesn't know you cast the spell, but he knows that you're poking into his head. If they make the save.
That's if he makes the save.
Detect Thoughts is very specific when it comes to that.
Yeah.
oh no! Either way, he learned. So you probably
Either way,
right.
it's to program into its mind, and unless you shift your attention to another creature's thoughts, the creature can use its action on its turn to make an intelligence check contested by your intelligence check. If it succeeds, the spell ends. Fascinating.
So the target is aware of it.
Hmm.
Subtle spell only removes the initial casting.
Trying to figure out what his wisdom saving throw is.
Because he is a higher level than when he first met you.
Still gonna
It's
do
like
it
one of
knowing
those
that?
charm spells.
Still gonna do it knowing that?
Now, his wisdom is also a 7, so
Oh gosh.
he's not the
Are
wisest
you
of
sure
kings.
he's going to be a good king? We should probably kill him now.
No!
His intelligence is 12, okay?
Why?
Are you sure about that?
He got a 7.
below
He got a
average.
He got a 7.
What are his thoughts?
Deeper thoughts?
Time to murder all these people.
Well, he really wishes that he wasn't becoming king today. He does not want to be king. He is not ready to be king.
We
He never
always
wanted to be
I'll do it
king.
for you.
There's
He didn't say that out
Karish
loud.
wants to.
You know, if you're not interested in being a king,
There was nothing to indicate
he
that.
expressed great regret, or not regret, but he's not happy about this. So Tolo's just picking up on that.
No.
I was told he was like, yeah, why of all days does this have to happen?
Like, why?
That's because I was reading his thought.
No, he said that.
He did
Yeah,
actively
but
say that
how
out
does that
loud.
indicate he doesn't want to be king? It's just why of all days does it have
also
to?
told-
He okay, the man looks miserable about this whole situation. It's pretty easy to
He's
read.
not wrong on that.
At least make an insight check. Like a very.
I'd say
You don't
that's
have to roll very
fine.
high. His wisdom's 7.
Connor ordered pizza.
Connor did not order pizza since he figured that this was going to be a shorter session.
He's also his charisma.
Fair enough.
What?
He's not very charismatic and he's not very wise. He would not be a good king.
We don't know that though.
He's decently smart. It's
I
plus
would
1.
be a better king than him.
22.
No.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah,
We
okay.
do not want to look.
You know,
Yes.
if you're expressing concerns formed from misery about your current life situation, I know somebody who'd love to step into your position right about now.
Seems credible.
You don't even have to worry about it because they can be you.
Talking about himself.
I know.
What?
You could leave this life, and a person just like you could step in and pretend to be miserable, but on the inside they're reveling in how much money they now have.
Jacob,
Are you saying
Of course, the welfare they think about.
The prince
that
lifts his
you?
head. Don't listen to him. No, please. Bad idea.
I'm just it's an option there if you want it. I'm just
I think you're saying Jacob wants to speak.
You watch as the prince stands grabbing the scepter. It's by.
it is
He points it at you.
it's an offer.
Guards, I want him arrested for treason.
I accept this. I can take him.
What the hell did I do? What crime did I commit?
Treason.
He just
Usurping
sits
the
back
throne.
down, sets the scepter down.
Trying to usurp the throne.
This is my duty. I will do it.
What did I do?
Try to usurp the throne.
Nothing.
He's not wrong. You did try to usurp the throne.
If I tried to usurp the throne. You people don't understand how usurpation works. Usurpation is forcing somebody into relenting their throne. I gave him an offer because he expressed clear misery about his position. He does not have to take it. I didn't think he would take it. In all honesty, it was more of an ironic.
I need you to know there are no guards in here. He said that to no one.
I need you to know that it was more of an ironic proposal than
You're
anything.
digging yourself into a deep hole.
I will change into a guard and walk over to him.
No,
Sir, I think you need to leave the room.
no, it's fine.
Fellow changes into a captain.
No.
Changes into general.
Changes.
You don't know what a general looks like. You change into the prince.
Into a beholder.
Changes into a ball.
No, change it into Dothraki.
No.
Michael just activates his blood, right? right.
Whatever. You don't want it? Don't take it. But I mean, if you spend the rest of your life in misery, that's not on me.
I mean,
Sounds like Tola wants to take
It was
mine.
never going to be.
force him to advocate.
I was going to become king anyway. Just didn't want it to be this soon.
A wise man once said, "You'll never be ready for responsibility."
Great power.
That guy was an idiot.
That guy is correct.
I mean, I'm ready for just about any responsibility.
And
I'm
that's
sure
what
you're
makes
ready
you
for it, but you're
ready
not
for
responsible
none.
enough for it.
No, you're ready for great power.
I'm sure you're ready for responsibility, but you're not responsible.
You got him there.
We can continue throwing one-liners at you all day. Is there anything else you need of us right
No.
We lost one of our own, and we have burial rites that we need to figure out.
Hey, what you guys doing?
Eating.
Yeah, I'm waiting for stuff to happen.
Stuff is happening.
That with Tolo.
Yeah, I'm trying to have a conversation here. It's hard to do that while you guys are talking.
I actually do have a small request. Is there a rural library? Can we use that today?
Sure, I don't care.
We'll be in there until the coronation. At least,
All right.
and I'm gonna drag Michael along with me,
Yeah.
and we're gonna see if there's any records of the Bloodborne, anything like that in this place. Because if the Bloodborne are less of a secret society and more like the Witchers, where they just kind of are, myths, basically, from what I understand. They exist, but they're
All the stories about them are.
Mhm.
But basically, I'm gonna start looking and seeing if there's anything about how they took care of their dead, if anything.
Okay. Roll history.
I would also like to roll history.
Okay. Sucks.
Can you put that down? That's a limited battery.
Alright, that is a 21 for me.
I got a 9.
21.
There are books that mention the Bloodborne, but no books about them.
Well,
So in that case, can I find any books about that mention how you would bury an honorable warrior?
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like that would be as hard to find.
No. So make a history roll. Greg,
'Cause if
you're
nothing
going.
else, that was a good.
well, I
You're,
mean,
you're going up to the
honestly,
prince.
What I would really just do is just keep it with me until I
Mhm.
can take him back and find them.
11.
I have plenty of guards.
One more wouldn't hurt.
No.
I've experience.
Hmm. Yeah.
Nothing goes wrong.
It's Kohr Boldahr. Something's going to go wrong. Something always goes wrong.
Also do it for no extra pay.
It's really funny because it's all not quite in order, but on the ends of the table we have the two sides with the least honor and the most honor.
I don't know. If it wanted to be like least to most, you would be sitting over there.
You would be.
Bob and
Oh, I
Bo
would.
be
Not directly next to.
No, you and I would switch places.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Michael's right in the center because he's
But
like
Paul is
mid the
not honor.
road.
He's middle of the road for honor.
What did I do?
No,
You didn't do anything. That's
we were talking
If
about
if
how
they
we
switched, it would be
see,
from least honor to most honor.
Michael's right in the middle. Greg is the most honorable. Tolo is not honorable at all.
He doesn't know the meaning of the word. What do you mean,
Sing
honor?
about it a fuck ton.
But it means nothing.
He knows nothing about
He can
wolf.
sing a really good song about Ragnar the Red, but that's about it.
Oh,
No.
Anyway,
So how long would you say it takes for me to... Because you said it was about an hour before the coronation.
Mhm.
So how long would you say it took me to figure out that I'm not going to find anything about the Bloodborne in here?
I'm gonna say 20 minutes because it's a decently sized library.
No, that's entirely fair. I'm gonna spend the rest of that because I have my own theories about what an honorable burial looks like for a warrior. He's gonna keep his dad with him anyway. Are there any stories about someone coming back from being turned to dust that I can find?
Roll history.
Cool.
well, there's this book called The Blind.
Dust.
Oh.
He wasn't turned to dust.
Ash to ash and dust to dust.
21.
I need you to know, ashes to ashes, dust to dust is
No, I
saying
know.
the same thing twice.
Dust and ashes are different things.
Yes, but ashes to ashes, dust to dust is basically saying the exact same thing.
Yes, but I assume it's different
Ash
words
is not the
in
same as
Hebrew as
dust.
well.
It's real close.
No.
21.
Um,
And if there is any, like, basically I'm trying to figure out if there's a potential ritual to at least have a body to bury.
what are you done? Yes, there would be. Coming back from Ash.
I don't necessarily even want to bring him back to life. I just want to have a body to bury.
Mending?
Yes, there are certain rituals that could bring a body back, if even not back to life.
Okay. Are there any potentially within my reach?
Yes, but it would take a lot of time.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of, take a couple little notes on that, and I'll put that in my back pocket for.
You two are doing that.
Drop the coffin.
Okay, you would find Jacob in the library.
I'll kind of look up from a book that he's kind of looking over. Why?
I want to see how did this happen? How did me reading that cause this? Was the book like cursed? Or whoever opens it first?
I would I trust you. I don't trust the book right now. I would rather wait until we find a way to examine it without potentially cursing more people.
That's why.
But it might do something more. You might permanently become a mindless wolf.
That's fair. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I just would rather wait to start looking too
Wait for
deep
after the
into
coronation.
very least, yes.
I accept that. What are you?
If I don't necessarily want to bring Mike or Martin back, but I feel like it would be good if Michael had a body to bury. So I'm looking into some kind of ritual or spell or something, and it is complicated. But I might be able to put it together.
Well, I certainly hope you can figure that out. I will be with the prince to protect him in case anything happens.
We will know when the coronation happens. Air is ready.
Certainly hope not.
As soon as Greg leaves, I'm pulling the book out.
You pull it out.
I understand.
Thick book.
Turn into a werewolf.
I'm also partially vampire, so I'm kind of hoping, Skyrim rules. I
Counteract.
can't both.
You can't be both.
You can't.
In Skyrim, you can.
No, you can make it. There's a glitch where you can.
Well,
Let's see. Glitch. No. Is there a glitch in the fabric?
Matrix.
No.
Of space time? Oh, you didn't roll a 1?
If I had gotten a 100, that would
it's
be
it's kind of like at least in this, you normally cannot have both because vampirism is more you die, and a dead person cannot contract diseases, but they can carry them. They can be a carrier. They won't actually.
But a werewolf could become a vampire.
Yes, but then they'd, I think, stop being a werewolf.
Yeah, because they're dead now and they can't have
Wait,
a
no.
disease.
Would they be an undead?
It's also technically you can
Technically,
by
I'm not
the
in
rules
disease.
you can have an undead troll, but it's very difficult.
Yes, but it counts as a disease.
So I'm going to Michael.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look through this, and I have full faith in you to be able to handle whatever might happen if I turn into some kind of creature.
Wonderful. I also have full faith in myself.
Cool. Open the book.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my blood right
Just in case.
on my bow and sword cane.
And that, no. So you open the book, just at a random page.
First page.
First page.
Yeah.
That's the title
Kind of
page.
creeps in over your shoulder.
No.
It's written in a
Not
language.
here.
It's.
You're not here.
I mean, it could be.
Actually, I'm just gonna do it on right here alone.
You're not here.
What you looking at?
Nothing. Go away.
It's
Don't
the,
worry,
it,
Kohr.
What you
it
looking
goes
at?
just there's this ancient script that says Dungeon Master's Guide.
Also, I would like to change it to I am putting it on my rapier and gain some sword cane.
What you doing? What you looking at?
Dual
Actually, no,
wielding.
he's standing over the corner because that's where you put him in timeout for being over your shoulder. So he's just
But you do see that it's basically the opening page. It's written in a very ancient script.
Okay. I learned a couple new languages, but
What languages did you learn?
I now have I added 3 in this past level up. I added Primordial, Celestial.
You
and
learned a
Robot.
lot of new languages in Primordial.
Okay. Rangers. Rangers get some fun stuff.
It
Oh, that's
says,
right. You turned ranger.
if you have found this book,
Please return.
burn it.
Okay.
That's why he wanted my house. I didn't even have to go to the
Next page. Please be a table of contents. Please be a table of contents. Please be a table of contents.
It is not.
I
you
need
go.
to figure out what's going on.
You go to the
It's
next
never that
page.
simple.
Yeah, if you have found this book, burn it. Next page. And now, the handwriting for the next page and every page after that is completely different from the first one.
Okay.
First one's more jagged, and this one's all clean. Still written in primordial. This collection is the works of Morden Canaan and his research
Okay.
involving all magic and the creation of it.
So I'm gonna grab a couple pages, flip it, and I'm just gonna go to the top, top corner. What's that just section about? Is this an alphabetized book?
Yes.
So it's like a dictionary, kinda?
Hmm.
Kanan gives me the vibes. I mean, I know enough. I know that he's a wizard. That's it. That's all I really know about him. It's probably categorized under lycanthrope, not were creature. So I'm gonna flip to roughly the middle.
Uh-huh. You were looking through the monster menu.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you basically are, but
No, it's all in.
That'd be Volo. Volo's Guide to Monsters.
yeah, you're right.
Or it's
Or
Morning
the
Canaan.
slightly less popular satire, Tolo's Guide to Monsters.
All about it's spoof. Tolo's the one that created the beer holder.
Okay.
The one that goes on your head with two beers. On
No, it's an actual beholder. It's just drunk. It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
Anyway,
That's what Cat did.
I'm looking for lycanthropes.
You find lycanthrope.
Do I feel okay?
You feel fine.
I'm gonna start reading through if I can figure out a way to potentially cure it.
The very first page is about like low-level werewolves.
Mm-hmm.
You just keep throwing. It's about stuff. Basically, all you really know. You already know
I know
this stuff.
the gist of it.
You flip to a certain page, and it's talking about it. The gods of lichens, the lichen gods,
Okay.
and there are one for each of the different lycanthropes.
Uh-huh. What's the werewolf? Do you have that in front of you?
He will.
But I will.
I actually kind of know a little bit about that a little bit.
What?
I think it's Malar.
You think it's mad?
You know the villain, the guy. Yeah, I know, Joseph.
No, I am the god now.
Because
What?
the original Malar
Is the
had
god of the hunt and was a male.
I believe dealt a lot with
I just looked. Okay,
werewolves.
just either I
He
could
was
make a name.
half-wolf.
I could either make a name up
Uh-huh.
or choose one that's already in D&D. I looked up D&D lycanthrope gods. Second page, Malar.
Yeah.
It says Malar.
I'm gonna write that
Yeah,
down.
I guess.
As I said, I am looking for anything about curing them, removing the lycanthropy, or if nothing else, preventing it from spreading. Just, I'm trying to figure that kind of stuff.
All that stuff is quite complicated and dangerous, especially for whoever the lycanthrope is. Most tend to not survive the procedure. It doesn't call it a ritual, it calls it a procedure.
So, okay. Can I tell that if a werewolf is killed and then brought back to life, are they still a werewolf?
The disease doesn't go away.
but it wasn't a disease, so I was bit.
No, but you are diseased, not cursed.
No, we specifically earlier we said because he couldn't use remove disease.
Yeah, because this is basically not quite god magic, but god magic.
Yeah.
A 3rd level spell doesn't do a lot against god magic. And if what I'm understanding is,
A paladin would be really nice right now, though.
Yeah, that would. Ayasa.
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
The book is magical.
Is there a specific? So it's all schools, right?
Yeah.
Is there any specific magic on the pages of the werewolf?
Conjuration.
Conjuration. Okay. So it's either summoning or teleportation. Those tend to be what conjuration leans to. Okay. Is it the ink? Is it the paper?
It's ink.
Wizard! Damn, identify. Okay. I have one more. I'm gonna burn another spell, and I'm gonna cast Detect Good and Evil. Does this have anything to do with Celestials, Fiends, or Fae, or Undead? On this page specifically.
That specific
Like
page.
these pages about werewolves. I think Celestials. I'll look it up.
Fiends,
before I-
Fae, and
Undead, or the normal ones. It might add
Undead.
one more, but I'm gonna check real quick before I. Aberration, Celestial, Elemental, Fae, Fiend, or Undead. I also know if a place or object has been consecrated or desecrated.
I don't think any of those.
Okay. Do you want to know what desecrated and consecrated means?
I know what desecrate means, and I'm going to assume consecrate is the opposite of that.
So it's clean in that regard, based on what your knowledge is. So I'm gonna start writing down the what, to my opinion, looks like the least painful procedure. Yeah.
Least painful also takes the longest.
How long does it take?
Takes 2 hours.
Okay, that's not too bad. I was expecting weeks.
Now, it takes now, it's the least painful, as in you don't feel a lot of pain, but it's a small amount of pain over the course of 2 hours.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
So what's the quickest?
The quickest one is about 10 minutes,
Okay.
but it could result in death.
Okay.
The one that takes 2 hours
Yeah.
is magically removing the disease bit by bit, slowly, over the course of 2 hours. The one that takes 10 minutes is ripping their soul out of their body and pulling the disease out of them,
And then putting it back.
and putting their soul back.
So I have a really stupid question. Okay. Does the spell? So, this is such a stupid question, but this is something that Jacob would actually think of. The spell purify food and drink. As it says, all non-magical food and drink within a 5-foot radius is purified and rendered free of poison and disease.
If you cooked
If
him
I
up,
kill
it become
him
food.
and cast this spell, will it remove the disease from him?
No.
Okay.
It's never that.
Even if we
simple.
cook
No,
it,
what if we cook him up?
If remove disease wouldn't, and this is the weaker version of that, then no.
No.
Need it. Can't work all the spells.
Go blackmail the priests.
I'm not talking to the priest right now.
I could go blackmail a priest.
They might not like him.
We're not on speaking terms right now.
Not after what they were fine with.
It's outside of our. This is a really stupid question. Could I cast another curse on him and potentially counteract it?
No.
Could I?
You're gonna make
Why
things
don't you
worse, my
fight
guy.
him and turn him into a vampire?
Because I can't actually do that because I'm not a full vampire.
That also wouldn't do anything.
Just give your dad a call.
No.
Hey, can you turn my friend into a vampire?
Why don't you go get vampire venom from your dad?
He doesn't want more people to be vampires.
Okay. Well, unfortunate. Time for the coronation.
Would be a good vampire.
All right, Tolo, you're out of timeout now.
What were you looking at?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
You know he was looking at the book.
Yeah, but no, he was looking more specific.
Doing stuff right.
I've put the book away.
What stuff is Bob doing?
Yeah, Bob.
Robert.
Robert.
I can't fit Robert in there without being really tiny.
Who's just Bob?
Fair enough. You want to know what he's doing?
Yeah. Is
Let's
he absorbing things?
No.
It's just consuming
Photosynthesis?
You bastard man.
Mitosis?
Yes, because
Osteoporosis?
is a good idea.
Osteoporosis?
No.
You can turn off your fire weapon. You're not gonna turn into a creature.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, so what is Robert doing?
He just sheaths his weapon. Well, he puts the
Actually stayed at the
the
palace.
sword cane is still in the sheath. He
Present.
just sheaths his right here.
Is that it?
He went to go talk to the princess, but other than that.
Should talk about anything important?
Did you talk about anything important? How old was the princess again?
It's 18, I believe.
18.
If I remember. No, 16. 16.
I was about to say.
That's a marriageable
Boy,
age.
No. Then she'd be
Technically,
of age of coronation.
16 is marriageable.
That's what I said.
No.
She's a marriageable age.
You
You hear that,
hemophile.
Karish?
Thieves.
Is that it?
Nothing important for the most part.
So-
He's
Never
just
mind.
Sitting there talking.
Never mind. Michael's 23.
So the coronation. It is take place outside on this massive. Well, it takes place inside the throne room, but a lot of people are in there. Members from each faction, excluding the church, are there.
So,
There are dwarves that are in charge of Blailburn. There are some of the professors from the academy.
Is the pain in the butt professor there?
Yes. You don't see them, but you're sure members of the syndicate are there,
Yeah.
though you don't know which ones. No.
I want to get up to the ceiling so that the crowd doesn't notice me keeping an eye out for my dad.
Okay, wait.
He's turning
No.
me invisible, and I'm climbing up to the ceiling to keep a sky.
Spider-Man climb.
But I keep my hands free.
So you're more.
I'm just walking. I don't have blood to rush to my face. I technically do, but I'm keeping an eye out for my family and anyone that seems sketchy.
Make an investigation check.
Can I make a perception
Where
check?
am I? 'Cause I said I was gonna be there.
Can I make a perception check at disadvantage?
Yes.
Where am I?
That's
Where
a
would you
natural
like to be?
Cool. Well, I want to be with the guards.
There's no one shady,
I want
except Tola.
Do I seem bad?
There's no one shady, Joseph.
I didn't ask for the shady. I just want to see if my dad's here.
Yeah, you were looking for any member of your family or shady people. There's no one shady.
Just
You
curious.
get like this difference.
Tola's just off to one side.
Yeah, it's a natural one, total of 11.
You're trying to outplay and make it louder than the actual performers there. Yeah, performance.
I am going to be with the guards. With the...
You are in fact outplaying.
That's- I am with the guards that are near me.
You're on the ceiling, pal. Cool.
He's invisible.
You know what the mountain looks like? Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Yes, that's what you look like right now.
Uh,
So you just look like you.
Any guards
So you just look like
In
you.
a guard's uniform, standing by the princess.
So you're just the human version of the chosen. I'm right. And all these people are here. The prince is just sitting on the throne. Leaders from each of the factions come up and place gifts down in front of the prince's feet. And a priest walks up the steps holding the crown.
Yeah, he is.
The priest holds it up high, says a prayer,
I am watching this priest.
I know. Sets the crown on his head. And the prince stands, looks out among the crowd. They all kneel and bow.
Hell, you rolling, pal?
Hey, roll more, pal.
Nothing.
Dex save,
I'm
right?
gonna go ahead and
What are you making a
activate
dex
my
save for?
Because you're
bow.
blowing up the whole castle.
Everyone make a dex save.
Am I high enough in the ceiling?
Yes, you're fine.
Okay.
Before this, I would like to have activated
Why are you doing this?
right my bow because I want to be ready in case something happens.
Okay.
We're level 7. Yeah, we're level 7.
What did you? Why did you?
Okay.
Dex save.
Yep.
Can I roll fat dice?
No.
25.
17.
17.
The prince is not going to introduce you as his wife.
What?
Dang it, I wanted to be his wife.
Good. Wait a minute. I'm his.
Aaron, you're so funny.
I would,
I wanted to introduce me as his wife.
so, Patrick.
Yes. What did you
I
get?
got a 17. What did the princess get?
The princess.
Oh.
Now I want you to know the prince is level 3.
Oh, yay!
She's level 1.
Yes. that's
Level
what-
1, a level 1 sorcerer.
That's
Oh.
why I asked what she
This is
got.
fun.
I'm rolling 1 second.
I mean, Dex is a somewhat priority for a sorcerer.
Really.
Dex is always a
It's
priority
common
for me as a
personal.
Am I at all vaguely aware which
I am often a sorcerer.
where that might have originated from?
Oh,
Con is
What
somewhat
did she
important,
Did he fail?
but not as much as Dex.
Oh, she's level 1.
she got not 1.
Wow.
Who's she?
The princess.
Can I
Oh,
inspiration her?
Oh, no,
You're
pal.
good. Hold up. I'm right next to her. I would like to switch my role with hers.
Okay.
Bob!
She gets a
No.
17, I get a 1.
Bob!
Mhm.
No!
Well, no.
As around as on
Level
each
7.
of the pillars that are holding this building up. As the building begins to fall, collapse onto itself around you.
Oh!
I need everyone to make an initiative roll.
Oh, okay.
So what happens to me in the ceiling?
Well, it starts collapsing. It's not collapsing all at once, but it's like
33.
okay.
Other than that, 20.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the most important part of what happened there.
11.
I mean,
You didn't even
21.
ask what all of our rolls were to
Are you
Dex save.
fucking serious?
What?
what?
For initiative, guess what the princess and the prince got?
Natural 1.
Natural fucking 1.
Oh,
They aren't going to be
I think
useful anyway.
she's dead.
remember,
No.
Switched
He
his...
switched his role for hers.
And she's a level
This
1
is
sorcerer.
she survived the initial collapsing.
She is gonna be.
We're
they're both
literally-
gonna be entirely
Karish,
useless in this combat.
This is
fight.
literally the worst time you could ask us to not do anything
Watch it
too
later.
exciting.
Finish the stream later.
Ah,
You know you
Yeah,
can.
this was supposed to be an epilogue session.
Yeah, it
Just
is.
bring this with you.
It is an
and
epilogue.
listen,
A lot of combat in
Karish.
this epilogue session.
Who said you're fighting?
This is a run. Don't die.
This is a skill challenge.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not bad.
Oh yeah. Hey, we got a long rest, didn't we?
Hey, you know what
No-
spell I
yes,
just
you
got
did.
rid of?
Misty Step.
Expeditious Retreat.
Also that.
Well, then go do that, but we're
No,
not
I
going to
have
stop.
Mirror Step. Wait, no.
You do.
No, I didn't.
Illusion
Well,
holders and
hit the bleach.
Yup. To be fair, I only have 2 spell slots. So
Okay.
It doesn't matter that I got rid
the
of
two
Who got
separate
above
spell
20?
slots, though.
I know you did, Robert.
33.
21.
21? Okay. 20 to 15.
15.
I got a 19.
Um, 15 to 10.
11.
11.
I did. You know who probably didn't?
Everyone got above 10.
Oh, what did Tom look at?
15.
Oh, perfect.
Robert,
Downey?
Junior.
what do you do? The castle is collapsing down around you. Everyone is
Say-
rushing out.
I
No, it's not. It's
We're
inside.
out.
We're in the castle.
Oh.
envelop the princess as I say, hold your breath. And then I'm gonna Misty Step. How far up is the ceiling?
How far is Misty Step?
35.
This thing's probably about 30 feet.
You want to go on the collapsing ceiling?
There should be a hole,
That's fair.
and you turn into mist, and I can see through that hole.
Uh-huh. Here's the problem with that. You have nothing to stand on.
Math.
It's collapsing around you.
Yes.
So you'll
So you're
be...
just gonna start falling 30
You're just
feet
going to
straight
start
down.
falling 30 feet again.
That's not a long way to fall.
It's not a long way to fall.
But it would kill her instantly.
Oh.
That is accurate. How far is the door?
Far as the door. From where... Because you're standing by the princess who's standing by the throne. About 40 feet.
So I could
Spell
Misty
movement.
Step.
Spell and then movement.
Yeah, I could definitely get out with her.
Mhm.
Alright, I'm gonna Misty Step there. And go through.
Michael,
Michael.
Okay.
it's your turn.
With-
What do you do?
Michael Downey Jr.
Oh,
Well, first off, is there any way I can tell what's causing this?
You have the ability to do one thing during this time.
Okay.
There is only one thing I can't even stop this. I have only combat spells and everything. Yep. I guess. Well, how far am I to the door? I'm like standing near the back of the room, I guess.
Yeah, you could just,
I'm just-
go out. It'll just
Alright.
rush out.
Yup.
It's collapsing.
Is there anyone else near? Like,
There are some various noblemen, noble
I'm gonna
people.
go ahead and just start ushering them out,
hmm
and then follow out.
Jacob, you're on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Collapsing,
um,
falling. Basically, 6 seconds
Yeah.
of it falling.
I'd like to pull a Legolas and cast haste, and I'm gonna use my full 180 feet of movement to get
Oh,
somewhere.
don't say pull Legolas. That was CGI hell.
Yeah.
You
So-
CGI jump.
Basically, would you rather? Here, I'll pull a Tai Lung. Is that
yeah,
better?
yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Because Tai Lung's was cool.
Because it is. No, I'm sorry.
Jacob,
70.
Legolas was floaty.
Use my hasted action. That's 140. So 210 feet.
And where are you going?
I'm staying on the roof because there's other parts of this castle that, in theory, are still standing.
Yes,
I'm
this
just-
is the main throne room that's collapsing, not
Yeah.
the entire castle,
Yeah,
just the throne room.
I want to get to the nearest part of roof that isn't collapsing with my 210 feet.
Okay, you do so.
I'm gonna run over there. And I'm just gonna start looking around for an attack.
Tolo,
Anything like that. What do you do?
you are by the throne because that's where all the performers were, and you were on the opposite side of them because you were trying to outplay them
And succeeding.
and succeeding. You just start playing more dramatic.
he was
Instead of doing
so
anything, you play more
loud.
dramatic
He was
music.
so loud
He's
and
the
bad.
musicians
he
on the
broke his
Titanic.
stone.
Admittedly, while I'm not as speedy as Mr. Edwards over here, I am a rogue, so I am going to
Can go full 90 feet if he does his full action dash and bonus
action.
action.
Yeah. Action dash, bonus action dash, 90 feet.
Shredding on his loot.
Okay, and you get out. You get out.
How far is it to the door?
About 40 feet.
Oh, yeah, I can definitely.
Is anybody
Greg.
gonna grab the prince?
Where's the prince?
What's the prince?
Right
I'm
next to
living.
you. Remember?
Grab. I'm going to I don't know, just
You can dash.
grab him and dash out.
Okay.
You have half.
It's a lot easier for Robert to do that than you.
I know.
Yeah, you make it 30 feet
You-
with a dash action.
You are
carrying the
10 feet
prince.
away.
I'm okay with this.
It's now the prince's turn.
Action surge.
He can do that.
Now,
And I take him out.
He can do that and use
Okay.
it as dash action.
You take him out?
you get 5 feet outside the door.
No, it's 30 more feet.
Yeah,
it's half.
but it's half movement while you're
So
carrying a
15.
person.
And I'm doing another dash action.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
don't-
you
it's
get,
half movement. You
Yeah.
get 5 feet outside the door.
You get an action. You don't get more movement.
Point is, you're safe.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
actually don't get to move.
He does.
No,
No, he's
he
using his
used the action to
He's
take the
using
dash.
the action
Okay.
to dash
He moved
again.
if he wasn't a half movement, he'd be at 90 feet. So half that's 45. You said it's 40 feet from where the prince was, so he's 5 feet outside the door right now.
And I'm going to do it again, but get farther away.
Okay, I'm thinking back. You would have to use part of your movement to get up to the prince because he's on the throne and the throne is stairs up to
That's
it.
fair.
I'm okay with this.
So you would be able to get to the door,
Yeah.
not
I'm okay
outside.
With this.
Just throw
Oh,
the
Even
prince.
with my action surge?
Doesn't
I'm
include
okay
the
with
action
this.
surge, yeah.
The prince, oh Jesus Christ! Finally, he gets a nat 20, using his turn to shove you out of the
Okay.
castle, the throne room, which leads directly out of the castle.
He is right there, though.
Yeah, he's at the door. Uses his turn to just shove you out.
Okay.
Was he gonna come out?
Because he gets.
Oh, no, I'll take care of that.
He can come
I'm
out.
still technically in the room. I was just ushering Nobleman out, really.
You're standing at the door, just like
Yeah.
As I said, because this isn't a full combat, you can do one thing. Because you have an action surge, your thing was getting him there.
Yes.
His one thing was shoving you out.
Fair enough. I love having action surge.
More further down. You three the prince and you two are still in the building.
Well, I'm on the building.
Are you doing anything outside of it?
Am I doing anything outside the building?
Yes.
I am going to move to an area to hide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to. Basically, I'm doing what I did with Boldahr. He has an air hole to breathe out of,
Mm-hmm.
but we're using my
What are you
stuff.
doing?
I am. Now, is there anyone else still in the room? Just the 3 of us? Well,
Yes.
just the 2 of us, I guess.
I
'cause
was
he's
like,
on top.
I'm not in the room.
Okay, so I'm just gonna run and take the prince out of the room as well with me.
Mhm.
23
Yeah,
by the
he
way.
goes out. Jacob,
Do I see anything from up here
Make a
outside
perception
of
check.
collapsing building? 15. Okay.
you were the only one inside the building, and where you are standing is starting to collapse.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go down the wall and then start to loop around to the front.
And everyone is now out as the throne room
and
completely
immediately looking
collapses.
for the royalty. Are both of them alive?
Yes.
Okay. Is anyone dead?
There are some of these faction people that weren't able to make it out.
Anyone of import?
Dad. Nope. You're not that lucky.
Someone came and fucked everything for the man who would soon
One of the
become
leaders in the
king.
Boldahr. One of the dwarven leaders of the Blailburn Coalition.
Oh.
Which one's that again? The
Merchant faction.
merchants? Is he dead? Dead? Or
He's
is-
dead. Crushed.
Wait, who is?
One of the leaders in the Blailburn Coalition, which is the merchant faction.
Did
Good.
the priest make it out?
I'm going. I don't.
No.
Good.
I'm. Are we? I have one revivify. I'm willing to do. I'm going to talk to the dwarves that are in theory around this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I can fix him, but I need another diamond after this. You're the only ones who can provide this, and I'm gonna
Cough it up.
pump a revivify into him. As in theory, whatever the crushed part just kind of reforms.
It's just. And a couple of them just go running trying to find a diamond.
I need at least one with the party, and that's the one I have. But if he's the most important person who's currently dead, then I'm willing to spend it on him.
If any of us had died, you would have.
Yeah.
Bob would have been fine. What?
The prince, who's like covered in dust and rubble, his very fancy robes that are basically ruined now. What?
He's wearing more of the priest robes.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, this is basically exactly what Castle's wearing.
Yeah, you're
He's just. And probably something similar to this, but different colors. He just like reaches under his robe and pulls out a sword and just. Who did this?
Not me.
He just starts pointing it at everybody.
mostly Tolo, because he just said not me.
Yeah, wasn't me.
This will not be tolerated. He like gestures to all of the leaders of the factions, or at least most of them. None of you are leaving until this is figured out. You're staying right here. It could be any of you.
At this point, Blogger will walk up. Open up, the princess walks out. I would like to point out, it's probably going to be one of the head factions that's not here that did it.
That you would think so. But then that's just a good way to get rid of all suspicion of any of these.
I mean no offense, Robert, but you don't know a lot about the human politics. These people are... It is very possible that they are considered expendable. You understand war, but politics is different.
That is fair.
He points to two guards. You two. See if you can get into the treasury. Get these people their money. Another job for you. Find out who did this.
What's that now?
You need to find somewhere to stay. I'm not staying there.
Well,
I have a friend.
I have a tavern.
Is it safe?
My friend? No, not at all.
His name is Grendel. He'll take you to Timo. It is, yes.
It's safe in the way that it is
Out of the way.
unaffiliated.
We're going there now.
Michael, could you get there first and let Isabel know? He's on his way. Get everything ready.
I don't think I'm the fastest person here, but okay.
For what?
You chose literally the slowest person.
Wait, yeah, you
I
chose
didn't know that.
I am
That-
the slowest person.
No, no,
I'm
I'll
staying-
Jacob.
No, I'm staying
Yeah,
here to
fine.
question people.
I did.
Is this our payment?
Almost.
Ah,
No, no.
Ah,
Almost.
no, it's not okay.
No, it's under my chair. Mine. It's under my chair.
Oh, so close. Put that one back.
Ah. Michael, go. We have to get the print roll. It's gonna take us longer because we're walking.
That's your payment. So,
Uh-huh.
we're going to shift back to the tavern. The prince and princess are there. There's tons of guards
My wife's
around.
like,
She's like,
you didn't tell us, Frank. Royalty was coming.
Greg,
Yeah.
What's my face?
what is the Royals doing here?
I brought you the best business this place has ever seen.
He's not wrong.
Castle.
That did also happen, yes.
We'll get the best rooms for you.
Yes. They're also paying us, and we can actually create this inn. We've been talking about. Maybe.
Why would you charge them?
No, not that. From the job.
Oh, okay.
Right. Not this job. We're not. They're not paying us. We're not doing that.
Okay.
I'm not like to.
Alright, we're not? Wait, why aren't we making money out
You
of
can
it?
do that if for playing whatever you do.
Starts playing the song.
Starts playing the song of
I
Ice and
lost the
Fire.
game.
He starts playing the song of Ragnar the Red.
Oh, thank you.
Delicious.
I'm not good at throwing. No.
Oh,
Oh, so close.
Ow,
I was-
shoulder.
What the heck?
You missed completely.
No, I was trying to do that. That was so close. If you had your mouth open.
Oh, it's okay. What? Anyway, she lost.
Joseph, smack Carson for him.
Okay, was it intentional or? What did I do?
We were told.
Following orders.
Why?
Good soldiers follow orders.
Good soldiers follow orders.
Why?
Robot.
Come on, Taryn. What did I do?
Anyway,
Let's
Anyway,
Your compliance will be rewarded. Is that what it is?
Your compliance will be rewarded. Yes.
Uh,
No, just compliance will be rewarded.
Regardless,
and bad soldiers
also follow orders.
are also
dreams. Good soldiers follow orders.
Patrick,
and bad soldiers get killed.
Patrick,
Yes.
you go.
Like fives.
So you were all
Good soldier.
there. Everyone is at Crag's Tavern.
Okay, close.
Boom. No.
Yes.
Robert.
Mm-hmm.
You feel compelled to get a bit of fresh air.
He doesn't breathe.
I'm aware.
He kind of stops.
Compelled to go outside.
He walks out to the back. He walks out and starts walking.
Everybody, shut up.
And goes to an alley. He knows they're going to be there. Mm-hmm. He is in his suit and tie and looks very much like Andrew Boyd. But with
Die in a hole.
Die in a hole, Andrew.
all of you.
And you stand there waiting. And you feel a dagger stab you in the back. And even though you don't have bones, you feel it go through your ribs. And it goes up and rips itself out the back. And it's not healing this time.
Those motherfuckers trying to kill me.
That's my
You fall to the ground, unable to reform. As Malkaris walks around you, leans down, takes his mask off, or this will be the last time you'll see his face. You dare think South Rakis could be killed so easily?
Do what?
I'm a god among ants, and you are but a speck beneath my boot.
What? Oh.
As he slices your head off.
Yay!
And Robert is no more.
Wait.
And that is where we will end
Is that the
The
play?
War of Kohr Boldahr, Part 1.
There's something that Robert left for the